Well, good morning everyone and welcome once again to Ed's Orchids. It's now the end of August almost, so I thought I'd just have a look around and show you what's in bloom, how things are going, and I've got another repot to do. Well, this is doing very nicely. The Pragmapedium Garum Weaver, it had 2 flowers on when I last showed you. Now it's got 3 on and it's got more coming at the back there. So that's looking quite nice. Very pleased with this one. They're not the easiest frags to grow for some reason. I don't know why. They come from Piercei and Wallacei that like it wet. You can't do any more than keep them warmish, a temperate climate, and keep them wet and slightly a bit underfed. And they should do well, these. But they're not easy. Now this is the Paphiopedilum Corolla Ordinare, and that's doing very well. One bud to open there, another small one at the side of it, and there's the flower. Love these. Cross between Prince Edward of York and Chamberlainianum. Absolutely beautiful. I think the last one I had 3 flowers on at once, but 2 is quite acceptable. This very large plant of Andean Fire is coming on nicely. Buds showing there. It'll be another 2 or 3 weeks before this is in full flower. But they're really beautiful, these, and it's a lovely big plant. Just put like all frags, they like plenty of water. Here's a little Paphiopedilum that's looking a bit sorry for itself. It keeps its head down, but get a bit of nice sunshine and it'll stand up lovely. Or else I'll have to prop it up with a stick. But it's coming along nicely, and to tell you the truth, on the label it just says when I repotted it. It don't say what type of orchid it is. I know it's a Paphiopedilum, but I haven't got another name for it. But we'll find out when it opens. This is the Fragcavacii. And the spike is continuing to grow, so we can have a look at it properly. There we are. Yep, that's doing fine. I'll not try and tell you how long it'll be before it opens, because it's years since I've bloomed one of these, but I'm really looking forward to this opening. And this is the Robert Yanqueni, cross between Fritz Schomburg and Bessay. Absolutely beautiful, and it shocked me. It's open with 2 flowers, which it's never done before, and it's also branching with another one lower down. So that's a little bit in the Bessay way of growing, but I'm very pleased with this one. You know, just keep it same as all the others, and keep your fingers crossed, plenty of patience, and they'll grow for you. Well, this is another one that was hanging at the back of the greenhouse that needs repotting, similar to the ones I've done for you in the last video. And it's another Rothschildianum Colophokingii. I didn't know I had 3 of them, but I do now. Anyhow, we'll take the label out, take it out of the pot, have a good look at it, because this is another that's done absolutely nothing. Well, there's one new growing tip there, another growing tip there, so it looks like it's coming to, this one. Round the back. Hello, same as before, look. 2 new growths coming up. Would you believe it? Right, I'm going to pop this back up again. I'm putting it in the same medium because it looks like it's enjoying it. And I'll tell you what the leaf span on is this. Well, here's another look at the two new growths and the roots, all doing very, very nicely. And I've just measured the leaf span of it, and it's a tad under 4 feet, and it's the smallest of the three. So it looks like I'm going to get some big plants in a year or two. Usual bark. There's a few chunks of limestone chippings in there and growth stones. That's all there is. So we'll pot this up, get it back, and just watch it grow. Just make sure we're at the right depth. There's a bit too much in there. You're better just planting it a little bit deeper, but you can always pull it up again. And by pulling it up, you're covering the bare spots on it. Well, things look like they're going better than I ever thought they would do. So that's a big bonus for me. I think I'll just leave the tips of those showing on this one, see if there's any difference between the two. You remember on the last one I said I'd cover the new growth up because it was underground, so to speak, but this one I'll just leave showing at the top, and we'll see if it makes any difference to the growing. So that's another another Bell Royal. I've also been wiring up some of my cattleyas again just to keep them nice and straight. I've done about 3 up to now, so I have another 3 to do. But it seems to work, this, and the aluminium wire only needs to be on for a week or two, and then you can take it off, and the plant will still be where you left it. It'll not spread out again. So you don't need to leave it on all the time. This is a Rhyncholalia cattleya Pink Empress Juchen. Beautiful plant this, growing quite nicely. Another one that's I've just wired up. It's got only 3 pseudobulbs on this, and I always prefer them with 4 or more. But as you can see, the roots are doing very nicely, and I should get some blooms off that next year, hopefully. I'll just leave you with this shot of the Paphiopedilum parishii, which is now on a mount. Just slight root growth showing, so and a little leaf that's very slow coming through. So thank you very much for watching. Until next time, I'll see you all later. Don't forget to subscribe if possible, and thank you very much for having a look. And until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.